Hey, good evening. We are shooting broadheads tonight and we're working out some kinks because the bow season starts tomorrow here in this part of Texas. And I got a little problem that you may be able to help me with. Let's talk about it. Hey, Joe McClane here from CatholicHack.com, where I live my life for God, and I am passionate about traditional archery. And you might have seen a minute ago I tried to do this live, but I got a phone, it just messed everything up, so we're starting over. But tonight we are shooting some broadheads. I've got a great little target down here. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see. I've got a target with a board, plenty of other material behind it, plus a curtain. Lots of things to stop these broadheads dead in their tracks. Nobody's going to get hurt, I promise you, okay? So, but it's bow season tomorrow, and we've got to get this thing worked out. Unfortunately, I'm starting out really late, as some of you, most of you know, but if you're new here, maybe you didn't know, had a hurricane come through here, kind of screwed everything up. I haven't really gotten back into the habit of producing videos yet, so we're working on it. We're slowly getting into it. At any rate, tonight I'm going to throw a couple of these broadheads down range at that target in hopes that you can help me work out some of my kinks. I've got like a shift left hand thing going on every time I release, and it's super annoying. It's like, for whatever reason, my brain can't seem to control my bow hand. So maybe you can throw some tips my way. That would be fantastic. Now, I'm not going to get out tomorrow. Even though the bow season opens tomorrow, I don't get to get out. In fact, I have a speaking engagement tomorrow morning at a parish, at a Catholic church that I'm going to be at. And then I'm taking my wife to dinner because it's our 17th wedding anniversary, and I want to treat her special. That's awesome. But I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks to get out, and if nothing else, I'm going to, scout and sit in the woods and enjoy that time. But maybe just maybe, right? We'll see a deer walk by, and then we'll harvest that deer, feed it to the family, and that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Anyway, all right, so this is what I'm going to do. Kevin, thanks for hanging out with us. It says, is your bow hand moving to the left and throwing the arrow to the left? No, my bow hand is moving to the left but throwing my arrow to the right. At least that's the way it looks. Let me shoot these arrows, let you watch, let you see, and then let's get your feedback. By the way, if you're hanging out with me tonight, thank you. If you're watching this on demand later, hit the subscribe button, become a member of the community. The community here is fantastic. Some of the greatest, most experienced archers, and in my opinion, anywhere, and what the information that they contribute to this channel in the comments is truly fantastic. I have learned a lot, and tonight I'm going to learn something new because these guys are going to help me out. So hit the subscribe button, maybe even the bell notification icon, and join us. Let me put the glove on and shoot. Where are you guys from tonight? If you're hanging out with me live tonight, do me a favor and tell me where you're at. What part of the world are you in right now? And are you shooting? Have you gotten to shoot today? I'd love to know. See that hand move? I'll check the comments in a second. It's kind of hard to do. Oh, I might have ruined an arrow. I hate when I do. I dislike it immensely, especially when you're shooting broadheads. Not a good idea. By the way, I'm shooting the gold tips, spined at 400. These are carbon shafts, and even though this is not a broadhead, these are great arrows. They shoot really, really well, and I'm thinking I'm going to lean towards shooting these again this year for the season. Got a nice little group down there. Nice little group. You guys want to come with? You want to come with? Okay, let's go check it out. So once again, shooting broadheads, try to get ready for the season. I don't love how close those are, especially given the broadhead scenario. I'm going to set you right here. Just being very careful. All right. Chris from Illinois, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. How's the season up there, my friend? Is it already open? When's it open? Do you hunt? Are you getting out? What's it gonna look like? I'm gonna shoot again, and then let's chat about it. You shoot legal minimum 35 pounds because this is only your second year and you wanted to purchase. Okay, I'll have to look at that comment in a second. It's kind of hard on the cell phone to do all that. Give me a minute and I'll look at those. Watch the hand. Watch my bow hand, all right? That was a terrible shot, by the way. Nice save. See, did you see it? You know, scoot left after I shot. So, one bad shot, two decent, really good shots. Bowhunter 70. Thanks for being here, man. I'm excited for you, bro. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, so let me check these messages. Let me see, what do we got here? Chris says, looking great this year, waiting for a big one. Over One says, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Bowhunter 70 says he's 12 years old and he's going for his first deer. That is super awesome. Let's see, let me scoot back here. My buddy from Gettysburg, right, says I shoot the legal minimum of 35 pounds because, darn it, this thing is not friendly to me. I'm sorry, it's all shaky. Just if I don't put my finger on here, it doesn't work quite right. You want to practice more, else shoot just one. Chris, you're getting out Sunday. That's super awesome. Bowhunter 70, how many pounds the bow is? Good question. Bowhunter 70, my bow is a Samick Red Stag. It is 55 pounds at 28 inches. I saw the bow arm shift a bit, but I'm guessing you're saying not too bad. I try to work that bone-on-bone connection. Keeps my arm sturdy. Do you mean to say that you lock your arm? Is that what you're doing, Sean? I'd love to know what you think there. David says EHD has took all of the deer or whoa, man. David, I'm sorry to hear it. Anthony says not sure why your hand is kicking out like that. Dave Webster says good evening, man. Good evening to you too, brother. Kevin Roberts says, yeah, I see, and I was doing kind of the same thing for a while. Just started concentrating on holding my bow arm like a rock until my arrow hits the target and trying to pull through my shot. My buddy from Gettysburg says, the only one not getting any live feed right now. Hey, man, I'm sorry if it's not working out. Try refreshing. I apologize for that. So, not too bad. LB Hunter, my buddy, says helps to focus on locking the bow hand in place and follow through by holding on target until the arrow hits. Okay, all right, let me go with the arrows. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Anthony Miller says keep pushing forward with your bow hand. All right, good evening, Dave. It's good to see you. You got the same problem. You try to put a sort of push force on your bow hand. This sometimes works for me. David Black says, what's a good longbow to use? Dude, the Newwood longbow is fantastic. You should check it out. LB Hunter sent one to me. It's just really, really good. Adrienne Fitzgerald, oh good, I'm getting the feed now. Thanks for hanging out with me. This 7 subscribers, can you help? Hey, everybody, go check out Bowhunter 70's channel. That would be awesome. Don Thornton says, what's the distance for shooting? Right now, 11 yards, Don. Sean, I rotate my elbow outward and focus on the grip being in line with my arm. There's some other vids out there on the bone-on-bone connection. I'm gonna check those out. Brian says, my bow doesn't have a pistol grip. It's older fiberglass bow. How would you shoot it? Flat palm, just super flat palm, just like a longbow. Brian, all right, I'm gonna go get the arrows. We're gonna try shooting again. I'm gonna try to hold it steady this time. You guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around, wait here. Okay. By the way, how many of you hunters use a quiver on the bow versus a quiver like on your back or on your belt or something? I haven't yet to shoot the quiver on the bow. I do not use a wrist sling, sorry. That'd be, you know, the first year I went hunting, I also made a wrist sling out of some paracord, but I took it off after a while. Bow quiver. All right, we're gonna try to hold it super steady this time. See how I do. Was that any better? The Striker line of bows, they are great. Don, good call there. So did I do any, was that better at all? Let's try one more time. Oh, it's a good shot. Nice little group down there, but I can still feel that push left. Not sure. I'm gonna have to look up this bone-on-bone. Hey, can you put a link for the bone-on-bone connection? You got any videos that you would recommend? Can you link to them in the comment box? Even if it like flags it that I have to approve it, don't worry, I will go in and approve it after. It seems like no matter what I do, it just goes left. I can't get an archery tab. Is there anything I can improvise with? You can't get a tab and you don't have a glove? You know, in the past, in the beginning days, I mean, you can improvise. If you can get a piece of leather, really thick leather, you can make your own tab. There's videos on YouTube that will show you and give you some tutorials on how to make your own tab. I've seen those. In the past, I've used really thick work gloves. I do not love them. They're not the best, but they will work. You can, I mean, this material here is just canvas. You just get a nice piece of canvas, you know, hardware store or something, and just, you can kind of create your own. Carpenter's gloves, yeah, that's good stuff. You like the Common Man limb quiver. I'm considering, it's on the wish list, but that wish list is long. I'm not sure how many items we're going to get on the wish list this year. It's been really rough, especially with the storm, and trying to take care of some damage and issues that's going to be kind of hardcore this year. So we'll see. I'm going to go get the arrows and be right back. By the way, these are the Woodsman 3-blade broadheads. They are very, very rugged. If you've not seen me, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty blurry, but the tip is all bent up, man. I'll straighten that out. I'll sharpen these in the next week or so. Have you seen the video of me putting this through a coconut? It's pretty cool, man. These things are very rugged. I love them. Okay, hold on here. Don says, once I started shooting with a quiver on my longbow, now I'm having trouble with it. Selwayers they're fantastic quivers. LB Hunter says, Joe, try gripping your bow with a medium pressure grip and push to target. I'm going to try that next. Kevin says that last group is better. It's only about half of what you were doing before. All right, Sebastian is nice in response to Kevin Roberts. You like the Selway then? Is that the DuraGlove? Yes, this is the DuraGlove. I've had it now for, I don't know, over a year anyway. It is showing its wear, but really good glove. Highly recommend it. Bowhunter 70, what is the biggest deer that you have shot? I can tell you it's not big enough. Last year, I didn't get anything. Didn't even get a shot off last year. That's how bad it was. And the year before, I got a 9-pointer. He was pretty young though, maybe 2.5. He was a very tasty deer. We ate him pretty fast. You may not know LB Hunter, but I still consider myself a really big rookie hunter. And I don't mean big as in a fat joke, but a rookie hunter. I'm still trying to figure it all out. A lot of the guys in this community, though, are very experienced hunters, and they've given us tremendous feedback. So I'm always grateful for that. I'm hoping, even though I've late start to planning and preparing, I'm still hoping that we'll at least get a doe. That's my goal. Bring bow arm up, bend at waist to adjust elevation. All right, we're gonna do another group, see what happens. Push, medium. Yeah, thanks, LB Hunter. Medium grip, push to target. Definitely not where I wanted the arrow to go. It's not a bad shot. Good grouping though. I'm getting some decent grouping. Kind of high and right. So, rotate elbow upwards. You have a long bow over one, the push grip against the base of the thumb. Brian says, I know this is not related, but I saw your most recent video on your other channel. It was really good and interesting. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. So I'm getting a decent group. It's not awesome, but it's not bad either. Kind of high and right. But part of the problem is I'm focusing on my spot because I'm shooting instinctive. I'm forgetting all about my hand, and that hand is still going left, so it's kind of screwing with me a bit. I'm going to take you with me this time. It's probably less boring this way. I'm going to show you the group. So not awesome, but not bad either. There's a couple of arrows there that group pretty well. The Broadhead shot pretty much the same. Hunter, read comments while I'm on the on the crapper plus archery win-win. That's funny, man. Those are kill shots. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Deadly. Go get it tomorrow. I wish I could, man. I've got a speaking gig tomorrow. I'm not going to be available to go hunting, unfortunately. This is not the best way to do this, one-handed with broadheads, but we persevere. Target, arrows, let's go. No, I know, you saw me bend those arrows, didn't you? One-handed. I would never recommend doing such a thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna do one more group and then I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna go hang out with my family get ready for my speaking engagement tomorrow. I still got work to do there. Tomorrow night is date night with my wife because it's our 17th wedding anniversary. Praise be to Jesus. Will canting help? Are you saying I'm not canting? Bowhunter70, I run a radio station. I run a Catholic radio station here in Houston, and I work full-time in Catholic ministry, so I travel and I speak a lot. In fact, I will be in, tomorrow is here in Houston. In December, I'll be in Central Texas. In March, I'm going to be in Pennsylvania. I think I got 2 speaking gigs in Pennsylvania. Oh no, 1 speaking gig in Pennsylvania. I'll be in Western New York, and maybe also Wichita, Kansas. Kevin Roberts, hold on, says, I also found that when I pulled through with back tension on my release, it didn't throw it to the side. Okay, it didn't throw it to the side. It was like when you release, it's kind of flounder a little bit and cause problems. It's kind of hard to read this a little bit. Canting could help because it might use different muscles. Okay. Where in PA? Erie. I think I'm going to be in Erie, PA. And that's in March. And then I'll also be in Buffalo, New York in March as well. All right, here we go. Last group. Oh, I can still kind of feel it. A little better, little better. More can't. It's like the more cowbell thing, right? You know, more what we need is more cowbell. More can't. That's what we need. All right, more can't. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. God bless you. All right, more can't, more push. Here we go. That was pretty much spot on, that one. That was ½ inch off of where I was aiming. Kevin Roberts, Black Eagle Traditional Instinct, awesome traditional hunting arrows, micro diameter. God bless you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Aaron Clay, God bless, man. Do you go to South Dakota? Is that Dakota? Is that short for Dakota? Boy, I would love to go to South Dakota if that's the case. I haven't never been to South Dakota. It's on my wish list. I would love to be there. Sean says, send some links in the comments, just something to check out. Sean, thanks for that. I am going to look at those. Sebastian, have you tried moving targets? Yes, I have, like moving apples and such. I've never done flying targets. That's on the agenda. But moving targets, I have done that. It's not easy. It's hard. But the thing about moving targets, I find, is it's just really about timing. You sort of figure the pattern out, and you figure out when to release and you hit them, right? As long as your alignment's good. Go get a Bambi and put him in the freezer to hide now. Don't I wish, my friend? I wish. That would taste good too. Anyway. All right, my friends, I'm going to send you off for the night. Thanks for hanging out with me. 24-minute video. That seems kind of crazy, but I kind of like hanging out with you guys when and where I can. It's kind of fun. You guys give me so much juice, man. You guys you keep me motivated. You keep me going. And I'm grateful for that. So thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being a part of this community. I'm so glad that you guys are hanging out with me tonight. And if you're new here and you're watching this maybe on demand on the video on the channel, click the subscribe button, join the community, check out the comments. They're always awesome. I'm always grateful, and I'm always praying for you guys that you shoot straight, and I hope you pray for me that I shoot straight. And until the next video, may God richly bless you. Have a good night.